Game one here between Virtus Pro and Team Spirit.
They forced Team Spirit to react to them and then move the Titan up top. And they're already set up here with 3 to try to punish.
ODPixel. He's going to be in a bit of trouble here. Save gets the stun and that'll be the setup. First blood for VP. As the musical lanes may have occurred, but VP, they'll still get that first blood to start things off.
Come online as fast as possible, and then they'll be able to fight back. But up until then, I think Team Spirit's going to look for pressure.
Toronto Tokyo, he's managed to come into VP's jungle and set him onto Nightfall. This time round, TP backup will be coming in. Nightfall gets slow though, the Boundless Strike comes down. They take out the Medusa once again. Toronto Tokyo will die for this. But Mira and Yusoro, are they able to make it out of here? Mira, he's been found, caught out by the X-Mark. They'll drag him back. The vision's out, they take him down. ODPixel, he's come over, but he can't do anything to help, but he's only going to end up losing his life as well. We'll start. Yusoro, he was tempted to commit for save, but opts to keep his life intact there as he will back off. I mean, the stats, right? The damage.
It's crazy. It gives you 75 damage on a strength hero.
GPK. Gonna try and start things off here. They've got the grip to lock him down. He needs help. Have they got anything to stop this grip? They don't. GPK caught out from the high ground there. And top, Yusoro, he's going to look to try and pick something more out of this as well as he's heading over to save. See the tornado angle coming from Toronto Tokyo, and he lines it up brilliantly. Another catch here for Spirit.
As they're attempting a kill on Collapse mid.
So here's set up. But they're coming in, Collapse. Finger as well. And he's got Nightfall moving into position with the Stone Gaze. Collapse can't get out. At the same time, the fight kicking off the side. GPK has been caught in the Wukong's command. The boat comes crashing over there. GPK, he's still alive. He's able to arm toggle himself back out. He's getting away. He walks out of the whole team fight. They can't kill the Kunkka. And VP, they've managed to move themselves on top of Toronto Tokyo. He's trying to run, but the damage not going to quite be done here. Toronto Tokyo also surviving somehow. Finally, GPK goes down in the river. Yusoro will manage to wrap around and get on top of the Kunkka.
Yeah, he sniped him with a stun there at the end, but oh my god, those armlet toggles, those are crazy. He kept staying alive and then he keeps baiting Team Spirit into a bad position.
Well, we're going to see them continue to try and fight here. Nightfall and DM, they turn towards Mira, but now the chase from Yusoro comes out. VP, they've decided to bail out of this. They see Spirit just chasing them down. Save has been left over towards the mid here. Lead forward, big hit coming in with a Boundless Strike from Yusoro.
Yeah, Team Spirit are aware that heroes were committed to the bottom lane, so they decided to smoke over towards the mid now. And they know that there are not a lot of TPs ready. So.
GPK, again, he tries to walk down to see what's going on, but they find him immediately, drop the combo. GPK's trying to run Collapse. He'll go over towards Save. Stomp from Kingslayer, holds back Mirror and Collapse, but Yusoro leads in with a Primal Spring, closes in onto Save. A Spirit, absolute killers here as they continue to just roam the map.
Step lively now.
Running out of time a little bit here on the Monkey King respawn, 10 seconds or so. So they're going to make a move quick, Save. They'll get the opening, straight in. Get the setup. And it's going to be Toronto Tokyo going down. Mirror. As the bug's out. And they've got the grip onto GPK. TP's coming in. Spirit. They may have lost their mid, but they will be able to get the trade onto VP's mid in return. Smoke out from the Roche pit. Starting off things in the mid, no jump. Collapse, committing with the Ravage. They want to blow up Nightfall before any sort of backup comes into play. Stone Gaze is used, but they'll quickly avert their eyes, and they'll be ready to turn back in and slam down the Medusa as Nightfall goes down.
You're ready to make that jump. I think a lot of teams probably wouldn't have made that jump, assuming that there's cover. But Bane is top bottom lane now.
I see bottom. A little bit of an attempt from a setup from ODPixel. I mean, ODPixel is still alive. Brain Sap onto the creeps. Is that going to keep him living? It's not. Goes down, but time's been bought. DM, he'll take the two of them out of there.
Really quite been able to do it, even though they're getting a lot of really good kills.
VP, smoke up in the low ground. Save straight up with the initiation. He's got the opening onto Collapse. Collapse is pretty tanky. Have they got the damage to take him out? His back up on its way. It is Tornado, not going to hit anything. Misses them all. Collapse still being run down here. I mean, he's falling low, but he's not quite dead. He's finally going to go down. They will get the jump done, but now Yusoro's in with the BKB, jumps along the backlines. There's the Wukong's command out. As Nightfall Stone Gaze and is attempted to escape. DM also able to head off to the side. Mirror keeping themselves on top of the Medusa. It's got to be careful of Nightfall with that Skadi. Hitting back hard, so Mira will back off. He's out before anything happens here. Spirit might get the chance to just take this tier 2 tower. It's Toronto. So look for Kingslayer here. We'll commit with the BKB. See how much further they can chase. Oh, that was a great read there. Toronto, you knew that Slayer was going to stand still to avoid the Sunstrike. It ends up coming straight down on him. He reads him like a book.
A beautiful play right there.
That was excellent.
But you can tell how tense they are, right? That BKB usage from the Invoker just indicates, like, you know, they're always scared that someone might be there to back them up as DM is caught mid.
I mean, yeah, straight away in the mid. Maposhka's caught him with the grip. And they turn that quick kill on a Slayer into something a little bigger. DM now out for a minute. Oh, Slayer.
Oh, what a stun.
Oh, he's got the two of them here. Safe. Forced out to the side here, but the bugs are upon him. He'll turn. But Safe, he's just dying to the bug of Mira. Let's see what they've got here now. That's GPK. He's going to charge him with the bow. Straight down onto the beam. Maposhka, he's gone. See what they can get from the jump from Collapse. Collapse, he's trying to get in on top of Nightfall, but Nightfall's focusing down Toronto Tokyo. The BKB comes out from Toronto, trying to run. GPK looking to try and get the catch on him, but he's too fast. DM, he's been left behind by the rest of his team. This time, DM out to start off the action. See the buyback from Maposhka as he's already heading immediately over to see if he can get some sort of grab onto the two of them. Now watching for the high ground, but the stun comes out for Yatoro. The balance strike straight in on top of them. Sunstrike's going to miss. GPK's got to reset for now, pulling a little low. Yatoro looking to get on top of Nightfall, but the stone gaze is out. Yatoro jumps back up to the trees. The finger straight in onto Maposhka as it's a dieback on the Bane. But this was two buybacks from VP committed to make this play. Factor in the Forge Spirits and the Weaver as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nightfall. They're going to commit, Collapse, in with the Ravage, he's back, caught the fourth of them, this is giving them good time to fully focus onto the Medusa, the brilliant grip there from Maposhka as well. There's no way to VP to stop it, and now they've got to run. The guys shout onto the two of them, Torrent off the mark, but Toronto Tokyo's how do you get to the high ground with the BKB, Ship's got an ice wall, he's got the three of them, Balance strike down, the pushback for the Deafening Blast into the meatballs, as DM dies inside the base. And they're not even done yet, they're looking towards the tier 4, Shitoro is going right up to the ancient, GPK's back to the fountain, go quick blink into the mental Sunstrike, it'll hit, they're diving in, they want to. They've got to be a little careful when the fountain dies, but my goodness, the power there that Spirit just charged in with. And I mean, Toronto Tokyo, he guarantees them those extra kills, just going straight in with the BKB Shivas. There's no escape from VP from this Invoker.
But they're not scared on Team Spirit at all, right? They're just charging up the high ground.
On the members of VP here, Spirit taking so much here away from VIRTUS Pro.
That's just mega creeps for sure, and maybe even more.
I see Spirit, do they want to stick around for further fights, or will they chill out for a bit? Looks like they'll back off. Yep. Very happy, of course they are.
It looks like they're going to try anyway.
I mean, they're coming out. Putting on a bit of a brave face here, VP. Toronto Tokyo. Just going to give them a bit of a tickle to start the action off. Yatoro, he's ready to jump in, there's Collapse! Immediately with the Ravage, a second Ravage, locking down the four of them as Nightfall, completely out of mana, trying to run away with the BKB. The Earth Split will hold back Yatoro for now, but Nightfall, can he really escape this? He cannot! The Medusa dead! No buyback for Nightfall, as this should be the window that Spirit needs to charge down mid and end this game.
Any respect to Team Spirit either, right? They're looking for the opportunities they have to win the game.
Yatoro. BKB committed here for a quick one. Kingslayer's gone, but Toronto Tokyo is already in the base. He gets the lead in onto GPK. 20 seconds and Nightfall's back in action. A lot of money being built up on some of the cores again from Spirit. I mean, Toronto Tokyo just walking around with a straight 5k in the bank. I don't know if that's going to be given to him as the smoke ups here from Spirit. They're line him up, they're in to get Collapse. Straight in with the first Ravage, pops the refresher into the second. Nightfall is gone. Has got buyback this time round, but the GPK's been caught by the grip. Maposhka with the lockdown. GPK's out of the game for 2 minutes. TM, he's trying to take him back to safety here with the rift, but the Ancient's exposed. GPK dead. Yatoro and the team looking to close things up. There's Nightfall, he's trying to draw their attention away from the Ancient. Can he do so successfully? Yatoro's committing. They want to just close it. They're looking for the game, they're looking for the objective, they'll get it. GG is called as Spirit will get the game 1 victory here against VP.
That was a beautiful game. When I look at their draft, I don't really see a lot of it. There's a Stomp from ET, there's a roll through from Pango, and then there's Fiend's Grip from Bane. So I think that's going to be a challenge for them, at least in the early game.
So it certainly seems that, you know, having the presence of the IO has been enough for Yutoro to be able to survive through most of the aggression. We're going to see a bit of an attempt onto Yutoro down here, but quickly with the tether, Miposhka giving him the ability to turn things around. Safe will pop the Fairy Fire. Are they going to have quite enough to take down the Bane? They won't. Save's able to get out of reach of the Terrorblade. DM a little short there on the swashbuckle. That's going to cost him his life. Opts to sort of stay close rather than go for the full distance.
I think most likely with the Disco they'll try to take some sort of engagement. It's a strong timing as TI10 gets caught now. But you see, they can't stun him on top of the Nether Toxin.
Yeah, he's straight out of the Nether Toxin, and now there's been a chance for the response to come in from Spirit. Toronto Tokyo's been brought in, but the damage is actually too much here. As Spirit, they try and take this fight, but that's going to be one, that's going to be two going down.
You rarely see Team Spirit kind of group up, and in game one you had Yatoro playing a more active hero as he's caught here at the top lane.
He is huge. He has got us under if he gets out, but there's nothing to stop the grip here. Mira was trying to find save. Nightfall, he's already out through the tree line. He's going to be fine. They'll turn for save. Should get the Bane. But of course, the bigger loss being theirs. Yatoro taking down VP at the same time. DM applying pressure on the mid. Toronto Tokyo not able to find the lead in. They still want to get something here, Spirit. Kingslayer. He's going to walk into the action, but GPK is around to try and help them fight. A Hex out. Good ward drop as well, though. Mira just lays down the Serpent wards, and GPK, he'll quickly follow after the death of Kingslayer. Oh, absolutely. Not at all, it seems. DM is ready to go. In with the blink. Good setup and a good angle here, catching them close to the stairs. The Sleeper's well allowing for a further bounce back and a third into the splitter. Perfect showing there from DM, jumping in with his blink pickup. And this time it was Spirit that weren't prepared for the moves of VP. Mira as well, also to go down. DM leads the way, and they couldn't have set it up any better there. Nightfall picking up every single one of those kills. Consider the stuns they do have the ready. I mean, maybe if they get a good Ravage.
Sleep in the top lane. Just burning the Lushax's mana.
Mid lane. I mean, they found Collapse again. Collapse trying to get a bit of peace here. Will be able to force over the terrain to try and get up to the triangle. Mira locking back Nightfall with the Hex. Collapse. He's looking to turn with the Gush. They're bringing in the backup. Miposhka's brought Toronto Tokyo in with the ult. It's already out for Nightfall. Turns over towards Collapse. That's the tie-up to going down. Miposhka torn apart by the claws of the bear. Nightfall, he's not done yet either. Over to Viper. Now towards Yatoro in the stop. Allowing VP to set up around. The grip's in. They've caught Yatoro. They may have lost Nightfall the once. But Yatoro, he's dropping low. Stick. Sunder. Back up to a decent amount of HP, but Nightfall's back up. Second line from ready to roll. The Hex momentarily holding back the bear, but Kingslayer and the rest of VP just smashed down the Terrorblade. Yeah, Nightfall certainly on track to hitting great timings this game. See, they've got their eyes down bottom, ready to set up onto Toronto. DM, he's got the lead in, up with the ults, the bounce back into the Fiend's Grip. You see an attempt to take him out there, Miposhka, but he can't get him out in time. Top lane, GPK also starting up some further action for VP. As Mira getting a little too close to the Viper. Should die, tries to hide in the trees, but GPK has got his eyes on them. Mira will fall.
There are pings about smoke wraparounds, and here we go. VP smokes up.
Okay, they're gonna try.
So now here's the question, which angle is Team Spirit not covering, and are they going to find it?
Collapse, he's watching with the high ground. Toronto Tokyo's actually going to blink in straight away into the river. Gets the stun on the other side. Collapse, he's in with the Ravages, caught the three of them. It's going to be Kingslayer going down, immediate buyback. They'll tell Yatoro PK's for the Fiend's Grip, that will get cancelled for now. Mira taken out here. As they'll try and go for more GPKs onto Collapse. Forcing the tide away. TP out, safe, he's able to get in. Nightmare. Puts a stop to the TP. Collapse trying to hide in the trees. Oh, he's actually going to be able to make it out with a blink. But they're still trying to chase their VP. They have seen him in the trees here with the Spirit out. Kingslayer will spot him out. GPK takes him down.
Bottom, Toronto Tokyo also taken out by Nightfall. Great read on the map. Roche is up. Early spawn.
A DD rune as well outside of the pit. It's going to be a quick one.
Spirit though, they're smoked up. They're looking to take the fight. Terrorblade meta's up. Ravage is back up. And initiation's everything here.
They've got to get it so quick, but this TD is falling so fast. Spirit, they'll start things off with finding Safe. Not a bad way to begin the action. Bane's gone. Safe has the buyback if he wants to pop it. Toronto Tokyo has been caught out there by DM. BKB and Yule's up into the air. Collapse, he's able to get it. He gets the Aegis! He gets the cheese as well! Collapse just walks in. Cheese, it's actually been left behind. He doesn't even want it. He starts to back away. Yatura gets fully focused by Nightfall. I mean, Collapse may have got the Aegis, but they've lost their carry. They'll lose Collapse. They're almost certainly going to lose him again here off the respawn. But Blink. He's not making it away with that TP. Basher from Nightfall kicks in. He will go down. Been something left inside there, and this time it's the cheese once again. Yeah, 66 was earlier, so yeah, up to 89% on the win probability. And also Miposhka. Miposhka's out. Toronto Tokyo will take out Kingslayer. They get the Serpent Morphs down as well. Mirror with the grab onto save. As both of VP supports gone. Can they get more out of the Yatura? He's in with the Metamorphosis and the BKB. Jump for Collapse has the Ravage. Nightfall knocks down. Some from the Toronto Tokyo. Nightfall getting low. Taken down. They get the answer. A big kill here for Spirit. What more can they find? Up to the high ground. They're trying to chase GPK. But GPK's got the backup. Kingslayer fighting back. In action for Yatura. Sunder back up to full HP. Tries for the TP out, but the damage is done. Yatura will fall. Yeah, quite the item, of course, for the Leshrac.
Yeah, absolutely. They also got a telescope. They haven't decided who to put it on yet. But for a hero like Shadow Shaman, I wouldn't be too surprised to see him trade off the Psychic Headband for the telescope.
So this is going to be an excellent addition to VP's team fight here, especially with the way that Save has already been able to make those big ults happen. And, you know, Yaturo's life getting harder. He's got to keep himself completely away from this Bane, otherwise Save will look to lock him down.
Yep.
Trying to jump, but alright, GPK, he's gone in as well. Slides himself back down to the low ground with the Hurricane Pike, mirrors out. DM diving under the tier 4s with the Broadly Thunder. There's the grip. Save has the control onto Yatura. Yatura needs help. He needs it now. He's not going to get it. The splitter comes out. Kingslayer takes down Yatura. No buyback on the Terrorblade. He hasn't got the dollar.
Yep.
So much money. They're going to look to try and end.
I think they recognize it, you know, the way the Tyrantro was playing, that's just not normal. If you have buyback on TV, that's not the kind of play you're going to make. And VP can read that off of the movement, and they recognize there's no buy.
What can they do without their Terrorblade? 30 seconds. The towers taken out here. Top 4. Nightfall is in onto Toronto Tokyo. Goes set to Toronto Tokyo. A lip for now. Nightfall is low. They'll turn over towards Mirror, but again, just dropping these wards down.
15 seconds.
GPK committing with the BKB, but Collapse is able to slide back to the fountain.
There is a refresher shard on the Viper though, so he will have that BKB back up.
10 seconds until the Terrorblade, but VP, they're looking to end it. Refresher shard in the second round of the BKB. They've got the grab, but the Ravage comes in for Collapse. It doesn't matter with the BKB. As VP can focus the Ancient and end the game. As game 2, Virtus Pro will manage to keep the series even. Virtus Pro and Team Spirit, a game which will be the last at this TI for one of the two.
And find the fights where they're allowed to use their spells that way, as he's in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom lane.
There we have it. First blood for Zane. Obviously trading. I mean, is any sort of support against a Bane in lane? It's never easy.
Yeah, I think the top lane is doing above expectation, and you know, we've been talking about Collapse a lot, and this is the reason why. He has the skill to pull out plays like this.
And they go. They get the cookie connection. Nightfall will turn, but the range is there from Mirror. Gets taken out. I mean, you knew that Team Spirit were going to go for that, sitting as low as they were up here. I mean, VP's just lack of regen getting completely punished. Yatura, he's able to find Kingslayer. And with the curses upon him, it's going to be quite the bit of damage ticking in, but GPK's there to try and help out. Curses still tick down Kingslayer. Yatura burst out of mana. DM closing the gap, in with the roar. He'll have the follow-up lockdown if necessary, but the right clicks alone, that'll do it. Yatura trying to run, but completely surrounded by GPK, DM, and his Sensor.
Yeah, pretty funny little interaction there as DM took over the Centaur that was already EMP'd by his own Invoker, so he couldn't use the stuff.
Top lane, Mirror does end up going down here. We see a quick move once more. GPK.
No longer a hero, right? It goes for almost every single hero that they have on their team. Lina needs the mana. Doom needs the mana.
Quick 9 mana, set things up. It's close to tier 2 tower, but they've got so many up here. They'll even use the roar.
Yeah, great kill. They just want to buy space for Nightfall, and he's closing in on that BKB. Just, I feel like every minute that ticks by, oh no, Collapse.
Oh, that was rather a greedy attempt at a TP there. He'll hide in the trees. But they've found him more money for the Luna. Completely in any sort of action they bring them, as long as they can protect her from being doomed. And so far, things look to be pretty good for VP in that sense. Top lane, Yatura trying to push out the wave. That's the Tiny going down. Nightfall again picking up the glory.
Yeah, I'm sure Yatora right now is saying, don't fight, I just want my blink. I just need his 400 gold. And it's going to be hard to fight.
I mean, look at this. GPK starts the fight on top of the silencer. So Miposhka, no chance to return fire with a setup of a global. GPK is coming in from all the angles that Spirit least expect.
That's just great recognition from VP, right? They know where the Tiny's going to go to farm. The Tiny was right there.
I mean, this save Bane, so many games, it's just set up so much. And the show continues from the man. Instantly just able to buy time with the Nightmare for VP to join up. They've got to do something about GPK. He's been getting away with so much, they'll find him. Jump in, the combos there. GPK out of the game. Spirit, they know. Even with that Aegis taken away from VP. Very much ready to brawl and try and see if they can get the jump. Nightfall's going for the Aegis. That means Yatora's able to get the lead and toss it back, but the BKB's out of time. Kisses coming in from the side. VP still heading it onto Yatora with a cold snap. Yatora is in trouble. Goes down. Set up into the Raw. Sunstrike. They blow up Mirror as well. Spirit, they try and take a fight. I mean, I guess they just completely underestimated VP's potential to turn. I mean, the rest of Spirit are looking to connect with Toronto Tokyo. In fact, they're going to find GPK. They knew that GPK would be looking for that wraparound.
There's no Luna Shard. He wants that from Roshan for free.
Toronto Tokyo setting up in the mid. They open up the light strike. Really good to blade as well. They're in onto the Luna. Nightfall down.
Huge kill.
Super swift move from Toronto Tokyo. I mean, they knew he had the amulet, but of course, getting that blade completed in between that last blade top and this play now. The Lotus Orb on the Beastmaster. GPK.
They saw the Lina.
They did. Toronto Tokyo's got to be cautious. And in close, Yatori's in with the jump straight away after the Luna. The Nightmare is buying time. Is he going to keep him blind? It's not. The Doom still comes down. Nightfall to go down. Turn with the Raw onto this Lina as Toronto Tokyo Supernova stun in the face as well. As the Lina down, VP, they want to try and chase on for more, and they're going to find Miposhka. Cold snap into the Sun Ray. He freezes and burns at the same time. The VP, they're going to start things off here in the pit. They're going to jump. He's all right. He's not going to find Nightfall. Nightfall having the BKB off. The Tornado comes out at the same time with the group as well. They've locked down the Doom. Collapse has been found. Instant buyback from Collapse. DM ticking down low to the Curse. So all in all, that's the Doom having to expend the buyback.
The Lina still has BKB.
And huge. He walked straight into it. You see the step up for GPK. The Doom is down. Dropped onto the Luna. The Lotus was there, so having to deal with the Doom himself, but he got his job done. Collapse. He doesn't mind taking his own Doom. As that's Nightfall down for 100 seconds. GPK did buy back.
So, just great positioning by Miposhka, running in as fast as possible, dropping that sentry and ward.
Yatoro, another great jump. He's caught the side. He's got him. Did they heal off?
Great EMP.
They're burning through. Yatoro took his friend GPK. He goes straight over to ward the Invoker. GPK tries to push him back with the Deathly Blood, but GPK goes down. Kingslayer will kill off Yatoro, but another light strike from Toronto Tokyo. Sets up for the kill on Kingslayer. He's now ready to go over towards DM. DM trying to step away. See if they've got the chase down. Able to remove the debuff with the Lotus Orb. DM. He's going to be found by the slope from Mirror. Break it comes in. The little shredder. It'll get the job done, surely. Toronto Tokyo's trying. The Raw comes out, but the Lotus is there. The Raw back onto him on his own self. DM's in trouble. DM, he's still alive. The Sunray Hill. Kingslayer keeps DM alive.
Oh my god, how
Roshan is so low. Toronto Tokyo wants to step back in. Light strike, where it's going to miss. He doesn't catch even on stage because the global silence comes out. Toronto Tokyo commits to finish off the Roshan. They get it, Team Spirit.
Oh, it's so huge. But are they out?
Oh, the birds. They're coming in on Toronto Tokyo, but he's out. Lotus and the Silver Edge, he'll disappear. Mirror will get left behind. They're tempted to go back in. Toronto Tokyo wants to take down Nightfall. He's in with the Laguna, forces out the BKB from Nightfall.
Gonna be able to stay alive and use that Satanic. That might be a game changer.
Bottom. Global straight away, of course, to keep Toronto Tokyo safe. That's going to be saved dead.
Yeah, and he did just finish up that Aghanims.
I mean, someone's going to surely back off. I mean, GPK is here trying to hold them off with this damage. My goodness, the base not standing a chance. It's gone. The Rex, they're done for.
Kingslayer TP cancels. No Phoenix in base.
Collapse. Can he keep himself on top of DM? DM. He's going to be met by the wraparound of Toronto Tokyo. It's a dead Beastmaster for sure. Rax taken, Rax defended. that VP want to play. We saw in previous games this series where they just go kill to kill with the setup mid lane. So you get the catch up to Toronto Tokyo with the Roar. The global comes out, but Toronto Tokyo, he's not surviving this. BKB popped, it won't keep him alive, he's dead.
Yeah, once again we have a standoff. VP now finally getting rid of these pesky wards.
Look at this Toronto Tokyo. He's in with the burst straight away. They've got the grid coming out of the globals there. Nightfall being fully focused down by Toronto Tokyo. Nightfall to go down.
He's standing his ground alone against 4 heroes on front Tokyo.
He's got the backup coming in. He needs it. Jump forward for collapse. The Doom goes down. Finds his target. If they can get any follow-up, the kisses are coming in. They're having a backup refresher. Pop by collapse. He's ready to go in once more. They're healing up the Luna. The tree hit comes in hard.
I love this from VP. As Kyle famously said, that's playing to win, baby.
Their exits there as VP. Starting to equalize the state of each bases.
He almost has a refresher, by the way.
So they want to jump Toronto Tokyo. Looks like a bit of a bait. There's the jump. Yatoro collapses straight over the high ground. They're in on the Kicksave. Kicksave gets the supernova. Doom down onto the Luna, but with the egg out, there's no Sunray to help the Luna. As Night falls out, GPK will turn with the BKB to commit back onto Collapse. So 2 for 1 with Save buying back. We're also going to have a buyback for Collapse because Toronto Tokyo, he's just charging in on VP. VP having a run. GPK can't stop. They've got the grip from the low ground, but Yatoro jumps in with the avalanche. Can't quite find the bane though. The grip persisting, holding back Toronto Tokyo. It doesn't matter though. Yatoro, he's got enough damage on his own to finish off GPK whilst Toronto Tokyo's held back.
Spirit reading the fact that VP want initiation before they blink in, so they're dropping the Lotus Orb prematurely here.
Can they get that Nightfall buyback? It's only 20 seconds. Looks like Team Spirit are going to back off, not feeling that they can pressure it out any longer. Toronto Tokyo's heading in. He's going to get the Light Strike array down onto Nightfall, but they want to jump the Shitoris, looking to try and get him from the side. He's got his eyes on DM. Nightfall charging in onto Toronto Tokyo, but doesn't want to go any further. Tiger Shitoris in with the combo. Nightfall pops the BKB. BKB out for now. VP are having to reset. The BKB's going to wear off on him, and DM's already used it as well. Toronto Tokyo coming in with the BKB. The global side is shooting the X out, but it's immediately taken down. Hex from GPK onto Toronto Tokyo. Buyback straight up from Kingslayer. Mirrors in with a 4-man slow. Yatoro in with a 3-man combo. Triple kill for Yatoro. Collapse got the Doom down onto DM. They're chasing out the Beastmaster. DM's out of action. Buybacks from both Nightfall and DM. One more good jump from Collapse with a Doom, and it's pretty much going to be game over for VP. There it is. The jump's in. They're on to Nightfall. Nightfall, he stands no chance at all, and the Luna will fall. Kingslayer as well. GG is called as Team Spirit knock VP out of the competition.
Oh man, who would have believed this coming into TI? Team Spirit, I don't think they've ever beaten VP in an official before. Finally, at TI, overcome it.
What a time to do it. VP, they've always looked like that unstoppable beast of the region, and Spirit, I mean, you could already feel it in the series leading up to this. Spirit getting that magic, that LAN performance from some of these new faces that before TI you wouldn't have expected to see, but the confidence they're displaying on this main stage